You know how we're told to eat healthy, more beans, more grains, more leafy greens? But what if I told you even those foods, if not prepared right, could upset your gut? Today, we're going back to the kitchen. Not just any kitchen, your grandmother's. Back when food was made slowly, with care and knowledge passed down for generations. Now, backed by science, those old ways make more sense than ever. Let's talk about 3 traditional techniques that help remove anti-nutrients and unlock food's full potential. Soaking, sprouting, and fermenting. But first, if you've made it this far and haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that button and like the video if it helped. There's more gut-friendly goodness coming. So, what are anti-nutrients? They're natural plant compounds that help plants survive, but they can block how our bodies absorb nutrients. Phytic acid, lectins, oxalates, and saponins can block key minerals and irritate your gut, leading to bloating, inflammation, or longer-term issues, especially if your gut's already sensitive. If you haven't watched the last video in this series, go back when this one's done. It dives deeper into these compounds and shows where they show up in everyday foods. But don't panic. This isn't about cutting out healthy food. It's about preparing it right. And it starts with one simple habit: soaking. When you soak beans, grains, seeds, or nuts, especially in warm water, you trick the seed into thinking it's time to grow. That's when it starts to drop its defenses. The anti-nutrients break down. Warm water alone works, but you can boost it with a splash of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. For each liter of water, add 1 spoon of vinegar or lemon, and remember to change the water at least once during the soak. After soaking, if you let the seeds rest in a sieve or jar with airflow, they begin to sprout. This is called germination. It boosts the food's nutrition, especially B and C vitamins, and breaks down even more of those gut-irritating compounds. Lentils, quinoa, mung beans, sunflower seeds, all of these are easy to sprout right on your counter. And no, you don't need fancy equipment, just a little patience and a splash of curiosity. Each grain and seed has its own ideal time for soaking and sprouting, and some don't need it at all. To make things simpler, I've added a free downloadable PDF in the description, a step-by-step table that shows you how to reduce anti-nutrients in your meals. Next, cooking and boiling. It sounds obvious, but it's essential. Many anti-nutrients, like oxalates in spinach or lectins in red kidney beans, are destroyed or greatly reduced through boiling or blanching. That's why raw spinach can be dangerous, but once cooked, loses a big chunk of its oxalates. A quick boil really does make a difference. Fermentation. This is where the magic happens. When you ferment food, like cabbage into sauerkraut, soy into tempeh, or flour into sourdough, you're letting friendly bacteria break down the hard stuff. That includes phytates and lectins. And bonus, you get more enzymes, more beneficial microbes, and even a natural tangy flavor that your gut loves. Now here's the part most people miss. These methods work even better together. Try. First soak, then sprout, then cook. This works great for lentils and beans. Soak and then ferment are perfect for oats or shredded vegetables. Or blanch and then ferment. It's especially good for cabbage or leafy greens. Each layer removes more of the stress on your gut and adds more nutrients to your plate. It's like peeling away problems while stacking up benefits. While you're doing all this, remember to take care of your gut lining from the inside too. Add a bit of L-glutamine to your routine as it helps repair the intestinal wall. Aloe vera juice can soothe, while herbal teas like ginger or chamomile gently calm digestion, and probiotic foods or supplements keep your microbial army strong. You'll also find links in the description for the supplements I personally recommend. Buying through those helps support my natural lab and keeps this free content going with no extra cost to you. Now, here's my challenge to you this week. Pick one food you already eat often, maybe beans, oats, or seeds, and try soaking it before cooking. Just that. Soak overnight with a little vinegar or lemon. Rinse, then cook. See how your body feels. Sometimes the tiniest shift creates the biggest relief. And remember, this all connects to the wisdom of slowing down, of not rushing our food or our digestion. These ancient methods weren't just tradition, they were smart science long before science caught up. In the next video, we're going to talk about FODMAPs. Ever heard of them? They're a type of carb that can ferment in the gut and cause gas, bloating, and discomfort in sensitive people. But not all FODMAPs are bad. We'll go through which ones to avoid and which ones might actually be helping your gut. Your gut is your garden. Let's learn how to feed it, heal it, and grow it well.